before.
Yes.
And now you pass the test, and it's time for the road test.
Oh, the road test.
The road test.
What is the road test?
Or the driving test.
Yeah, I've heard it called the road test, the driving portion.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it called the practical test.
Yes.
Where you're actually driving the car.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the one that everyone is worried about.
That's right. And so the subtitle is very clear what happens. The road test doesn't go so well. It didn't go so well. It's interesting because you could say, it went badly.
Yeah.
But it's like, doesn't go so well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words.
Why?
So we say don't go so well, and it has the same meaning as bad.
Yeah?
The phrase softens it.
Yes.
Instead of saying bad, it makes it say it doesn't go so well. But interestingly, because you've softened it, I now think it's worse than just bad.
So when you say, how did the meeting go? Oh, it didn't go so well. Actually, a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
We don't say, oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't go so well.
Right. When you say it didn't go so well, it feels like it went so badly, you're embarrassed to say it.
To say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost worse.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. This is why English is very hard to decode sometimes. All right. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover today. If your mind goes blank.
It means you can't think of anything.
Oh.
All thought is gone from your mind.
It's like white sheet of paper.
Yeah, it is.
Boost one's confidence.
Well, I think we all know the word boost, meaning to increase. So you're increasing your confidence.
Okay.
Feeling more confident.
All right. And if you run into problems?
If you run into problems, it means that you have met with problems.
Okay.
All of a sudden a problem came up and you ran into it.
Oh,
you
no.
hit it like a brick wall.
Oh, no. That's why it didn't go so well.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue.
Randy, I heard you failed the driving test. What happened?
My mind went blank as soon as I got in the driver's seat.
I thought getting a perfect score on the written test would boost your confidence.
Me too. But I ran into problems when I pulled out into traffic and all the cars started honking.
I can imagine that will make you nervous. I'm definitely worried about that part.
My dad said he'd help me for the next week, but I only get 2 more chances to pass.
Here we go. So Kylie says, Randy, I heard you failed the driving test. What happened?
Oh, no.
You failed the test. Well, and the thing is with the driving test, you either pass or you fail.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between. It's not like 73. Yeah. If you get above 70, you pass.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's how it is, yeah.
So what does Randy say?
My mind went blank as soon as I got in the driver's seat.
So if your mind goes blank when you're in the car, that's not good.
No, it is not.
No.
It means you can't think of anything. I believe in Korean there's an expression that basically means like my mind went all white.
Yes.
But that does not sound very natural in English.
No, not in English.
So instead of saying white, we would say blank.
Blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like empty.
Yes, it was empty.
That's right.
Nothing inside it.
Yeah. So when you are taking a test and your mind goes blank, very bad. If you are giving a presentation and your mind goes blank, horrible.
Yes. Is there a good time when your mind goes blank? Maybe like meditation?
Okay.
You're in a temple and you're meditating and you don't think of anything.
Right.
Or when you're in bed and your mind goes blank.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
But it never does. It's funny that your mind goes blank when it's not supposed to go blank. And then when you want your mind to go blank, you can't get rid of your thoughts.
Yeah, it's like our mind is our biggest enemy.
I know.
Yeah.
We're always fighting. All right. So when your mind goes blank, it means that it's just like you don't know what to do. You can't think. Okay? So in this case, Randy, he prepared for the test, the road test, but like he doesn't know what to do all of a sudden. So Kylie says,
I thought getting a perfect score on the written test would boost your confidence.
Yes, Randy got a perfect score on the written test, and she said, oh, maybe, that would boost your confidence. I thought that would boost your confidence.
Yes. So boost means to increase or make better in the same way that we have a booster shot to increase our health, our immunity, right? So you can boost your confidence to give yourself more confidence. Feel like you can do it.
Right. So imagine if you got 100% on your written test. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
You got a boost of confidence. But then what happened? Randy says, me too. He thought so too, but I ran into problems when I pulled out into traffic and all the cars started honking.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we got some great expressions here. I pulled out into traffic is actually really nice.
Yes.
If you pull out into traffic, what are you doing?
You're taking your car and you're going into the road where all the other cars are.
Yes. Okay. So it's like I went into the road. No, I pulled out into the traffic.
Yes.
And what happened? They started honking. Honking is our power vocab today.
Yes. Honking.
Yes, that's right. And so he ran into problems.
Yes.
When they started honking.
Yes. So when you run into problems, there is a problem that you meet kind of suddenly. You were not expecting this problem, but then, bam, kind of like you running into a wall. There's a sudden problem you have to get over.
Right. So Randy was prepared for his road test. He knew what to do, and then he was going to do it, and then, and his mind went blank.
Yeah.
He panicked. That's basically what happened.
Yes.
So Kylie says,
I can imagine that will make you nervous. I'm definitely worried about that part.
Okay. I can imagine that will make you nervous. Now, that's our powered pattern today. I can imagine.
Yes.
Now, when we think of imagine, we think of 상상하다, right? But how is this kind of used as a pattern?
So, in the same way that in Korean you can use 상상하다 to mean like you can feel the same way as someone.
Right.
Oh, I can understand how that would be a problem. Oh, I can understand the same situation. Saying I can imagine that would make you nervous means like, oh yeah, I would be nervous too.
Right. So it's an expression of kind of empathy and agreement at the same time. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yes. I haven't had the same experience, but if I were you, I would probably be the same.
Very good. Okay, so I can imagine that will make you nervous. She's saying, I would be nervous too.
Yeah.
And Randy says,
my dad said he'd help me for the next week, but I only get 2 more chances to pass.
That's right. So the road test, you have 3 chances.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a driver's license.
Oh, you don't have... I thought you hated cars, but I didn't know you didn't have a driver's license.
In the U.S., I did.
I see.
It's expired now, though.
I see.
But I have not in Korea at all.
Oh,
I'm useless.
Yes.
I don't want to try to drive in Korea.
Okay.
I come from a town of 4,000 people.
That's a very small town.
There's no one.
Wow. Very small town.
People drive tractors on the road, so I could not survive in Korean traffic.
Okay. I understand. You come from the farm.
Yes.
You come from the country.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
all right. Let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue one more time.
Randy, I heard you failed the driving test. What happened?
My mind went blank as soon as I got in the driver's seat.
I thought getting a perfect score on the written test would boost your confidence.
Me too. But I ran into problems when I pulled out into traffic and all the cars started honking.
I can imagine that will make you nervous. I'm definitely worried about that part.
My dad said he'd help me for the next week, but I only get 2 more chances to pass.
Let's Let's move on to Power Note. We're on pages 52 and 53. Now, if your mind goes blank, it means that suddenly you forget and can't think of something. Like you knew it, but suddenly because you're nervous or maybe something happened, it just goes blank.
No thought whatsoever.
You know, for me, Cameron, nothing needs to happen. Sometimes I go to my room and I'm like, my mind goes blank.
Really?
I'm like, why am I here?
Oh, well, I think
what was I supposed to do?
You know, as I've gotten older, that happens a lot more.
It does. I open the refrigerator and I'm like, my mind goes blank. Wait, what was I going to get? All the time.
Because that's called a senior moment, right?
Yes.
A senior moment where you just forget something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask Julia on a date? She really likes you.
I like her too, but every time I try to talk to her, my mind goes blank. Yeah.
So when you're nervous, when you're scared, when you're surprised, your mind can go blank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when you're very, very happy.
Yeah.
You know, like people who get an award.
Yes.
And then they give a speech. And
right.
And I want to thank my mom. And I don't know. I'm just so happy. That would be your mind going blank.
Right. Okay.
Any kind of emotion that just takes over everything.
That's right. That's a good way of saying that. Okay. I prepared for the interview all week, but once I got there, my mind went blank. I really have had this happen. I'm sure everybody has.
I've had it happen on TV. So, you know how morning shows that are live here in Korea?
Yeah, right.
Just forgot my whole script.
Oh.
Just for everything.
So you had to ad-lib?
Oh, I just kind of for a while. They cut the segment short. But yeah, I was very nervous. It was one of my first shows.
Oh, I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand, you know?
When have you?
Well, I tell you, of course, I have been doing this for a long time, so I can kind of pick it up and just, fill in the blanks. But there are times when the camera, it's like, okay, ready, action, go. And you're like, ding, your mind goes blank.
Yes.
But only for a few seconds. But if you're in a big crowd of 200 people, your mind can go blank.
No thought whatsoever.
No thought, but it's just about how you can recover. All right, so whenever you are very nervous, when you're so happy, when you have some emotion that's so strong, it can affect your mind.
Yes, it can.
So your mind goes blank. All right, boost one's confidence means to increase one's confidence. Kyle feels like he isn't good at anything.
I think joining a soccer team will boost his confidence.
Yeah. So for boys, playing a sport can boost their confidence.
Well, I think a lot of girls too that enjoy sports. Yeah.
Sure. Playing an instrument can boost your confidence.
It can, or it can destroy your confidence. I remember. If you're good, it's a confidence boost.
That's true. That's true. But if you're not...
it just makes you feel like a terrible person.
Oh, my goodness. So it depends. If you're good at it, it can boost your confidence.
I think that is the key, right?
Yeah.
Doing something you're good at. Boost your confidence because it reminds you that you have a skill.
That you can do something.
Or you have worth.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Getting a hole-in-one is one way to boost your confidence when golfing. Yeah. In a sport and you win the game, that can definitely boost your confidence.
Definitely. I mean, like getting a hole-in-one, people can go their whole life and never do it.
That's right.
So if you do it, man.
That's amazing. It's like, wow, like I can play golf.
Yes.
All right. What other things can boost our confidence?
A compliment can boost your confidence.
Right.
A supportive partner. If you have a husband or wife that helps you in life and doesn't pull you down, that can be a boost in your confidence.
Yes, that's right. Right. Or just a compliment from your boss.
Yeah.
Oh, you did a great job on this report. Good. I like it. That can definitely boost your confidence.
Money.
Oh,
let's be honest, when you have money, you're a lot more confident.
That's true. Money can boost your confidence. Sure.
You care so much less about other people's opinions.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. So to boost, so everybody, there are many things that can boost your confidence.
Yes,
I think it's
yes.
different for everyone. Now, if you run into problems, it's different from having a problem.
Uh-huh.
It means that you have a problem unexpectedly.
Right. You were going full speed,
Yeah.
and you
Bam.
hit that problem.
Yeah, that's right. How did your camping trip go?
We ran into problems when it started to rain, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
Camping in the rain.
Camping in the rain or camping when it's snowing, I think it would be really nice and like a cozy feeling to be inside.
I mean, maybe the snow is fine, but if it's raining and you're in a tent
But you know what?
with the wind.
There are campers who enjoy camping in the rain.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are prepared.
Yes. If you are prepared. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you run into problems with your computer, give me a call. Okay. So, again, you run into problems with your engine, your
Yes.
car. You run into problems with your computer. Or what other things run into problems?
You can run into problems with your plumbing. If
Plumbing.
you're trying to fix, or when you go to build furniture at home and you can't build it, you run into a problem.
Okay.
Don't have a screwdriver.
That's right. So anytime you find yourself with a problem
Yes.
that you didn't expect. Okay, I can imagine is our power pattern means I understand. I
Yeah.
agree. I can see how that happens. I can imagine grandma was very beautiful when she was younger.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
I can imagine a future with flying cars.
That's really imagining into the future.
Yes, it is.
All right, honk is our power vocabulary. Please check it out on page 54, and let's thank our sponsor.
한국